Counsel Cahill.
Present.
Present Counsel Capano.
Present.
Present Counsel Calucci.
Present.
Present Counsel Creighton.
Present.
Present Counsel Seer.
Present.
Present Counsel Ford.
Present.
Present Counsel Lozey.
Present.
Present Counsel Net.
Present.
Present Counsel Phelan.
Present.
Present Counsel Trahan.
Present.
Present, 11 present.
Can we all please rise for a moment of silence?
Remember the people of the Philippines.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We need a motion to accept the meeting minutes of October 8th, 15th, and 22nd.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
I have no communications, public hearings. Petition of A1 Crystal Clean Services, Michael Silviera, for permission for auto detailing and mobile pressure washing business at 1073 Weston Avenue, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Open the public hearing for anybody wishing to speak in favor. Anybody wishing to speak in favor? Anybody in favor? Please come to the podium.
This is Michael Silver.
If you'd like to speak, you can come to the podium. Just identify yourself, name and address, please.
Michael Silver, 114 Utah Avenue, in Mass. Just running an auto detail shop, and I'm running my whole tire business at this physical location. So let everybody know that's all.
Great. Thank you. Anybody else wishing to speak in favor? Anybody in favor? Seeing no one else wishing to speak in favor, close the public hearing for all those in favor. Open the public hearing for anybody in opposition. Anybody wishing to speak in opposition? Anybody in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition, close the public hearing for all those in opposition. Close the public hearing. Councilor Capano.
Yes, I spoke to the owner on the phone. I went down to the area down there. It's a multiple bay auto type building. It's perfect for this type of business. There's no residential housing anywhere around. GE is across the street, and it's perfect for this type of business. I just have a couple of stipulations that they use Western Avenue to get in and out, and not use the side streets, River Street and Camden Street, and not to block the street that goes down to Caps in the back. Otherwise, it's perfectly fine. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve with those stipulations. Do you have those? Discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan? Yes. 11 yes. Next petition, petition Ernie's Harvest Time Ernest for Intangelo for permission for a sign permit at 597 Essex Street.
I'd like to open the public hearing for anybody wishing to speak in favor.
Name's Ernie Fratangelo from Ernie's Harvest Time, 597 Essex Street. Obviously, I'm in favor of putting a sign in my own building. I did take time to have the impact of the LED signs, not facing any of the neighbors, the condos, or anything like that. If you're on the side of Essex Street where the courthouse is, both sides, one sign faces the courthouse directly, the other faces South Street. The other sign is just to, the one that you get down the other street, kind of facing you guys, City Hall.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else wishing to speak in favor? Anybody else wishing to speak in favor? Seeing no one else wishing to speak in favor, close the public hearing for all those in favor. Open the public hearing for anybody in opposition. Anybody in opposition? Anybody in opposition? Seeing no one wishes to speak in opposition, close the public hearing for all those in opposition. Close the public hearing. Councilor Creighton.
Mr. President, through you to the members, I'd like to make a motion to pass this petition. The petitioner has worked very closely with the city as well as all the residents throughout the process. He runs a great business. We're excited to have him in the downtown. Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes, 11 yes. Petition of Ernesto Auto Body and Repair Alejandro Perez for permission to add auto body to existing auto repair shop at 129 Commercial Street. Hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I'd like to open the public hearing for anybody wishing to speak in favor.
Good evening, my name is Francis Martinez, Executive Director of the North Shore Latino Business Association, Ernesto Auto Repair. It's been in business since 1999 on Columbia, and then Columbia Ave, and then moved into Commercial Street. His business is growing, and he has a number of staff members, and we just want to plan to have this permission for auto repair.
Thank you.
Mary Beltran, I've known Ernesto for several years. I also know intimately his business. He's very organized, has updated software systems for his invoices, for his customers, for the parts that he orders. With his wife, they're very organized, and this addition would not be a burden to them. If not, it shows the growth of their business and the commitment to their customers and to the community. Thank you.
Great.
Good evening, my name is Anthony Reynos. I live at 68 and I have a big mass. I know that's the person that I have a business commercial with the United Transportation Company. He was working for us, and I think it's a good idea he have a business with them because he needed it and he do a great job. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else wishing to speak in favor? Anybody else in favor? Anybody in favor? Seeing no one else wishing to speak in favor, close the public hearing for all those in favor. I'll open the public hearing for anybody in opposition. Anybody wishing to speak in opposition? Anybody in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition, close the public hearing for all those in opposition. Close the public hearing. Councilor Capano.
Yes, I know Ernesto also. He's a respected businessman. He does a good job over there on Commercial Street. He has the space for this. So I'd like to make a motion to grant it just with a couple stipulations that he does have a yard there that keeps the cars right where they are. I don't have a problem with cars in the street, but I just like to stipulate that there's no cars parked on the street, and that he complies with all existing regulations and all permits that are required by the city's ISD department. I know he's working with Roger Ennis, and I think this will be successful. I have no complaints from the neighbors the whole time he's been there. So with that, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Cahill? Yes, Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Creighton? Yes, Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes, 11 yes. Petition of Comcast Timothy Broderick for permission to place one 3-inch PVC conduit 50 feet plus or minus in a southwesterly direction and then 6 feet plus or minus in an easterly direction to property at 888 Western Avenue.
Open the public hearing for anybody wishing to speak in favor.
Yes, good evening. My name is Timothy Broderick. I'm with Comcast, 55 Concord Street, North Reading, in favor of the petition.
Thank you very much. Anybody else wishing to speak in favor? Anybody in favor? Seeing no one else wishing to speak in favor, close the public hearing for all those in favor. Open the public hearing for anybody in opposition. Anybody wishing to speak in opposition? Anybody in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition, close the public hearing for all those in opposition. Close the public hearing. Councilor Capano.
Yes, I'd just like to ask a couple of questions, Mr. Broderick. What exactly are you doing there? I know what it says here. I mean, what is it for? Like, what is it?
We're going to provide service to that building. I believe it's a 7-unit commercial building. We have 3 people that have requested our service.
Is that, so that's 50 feet on Western Avenue?
Yes, we're gonna hug the curb line and go down past, he has like a handicap ramp that he'd like us to stay away from. And then we'll go right along and hug the curb line, we'll go under the curb, break a block, a concrete block, and then get to a point where he's got like a little mulch bed, and then we'll go up into the building underground.
And when it's all done, what will it look like?
It'll be patched and sealed to the specifications of the City of Lynn engineer.
And when do you plan on doing this?
We were hoping to get it done this year. I'm not sure if the moratorium will allow us to do that or not, but when we go to the engineer for the permit, they'll stipulate whether we can get it done this year or not.
I'd like to make a motion to grant with the stipulation that everything that's required by DPW is adhered to and then checked after they're done doing the work.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes. Public hearings to be set down, we have 3, I'll read them together. If you want to separate them, we can do that. Petitioner Nunez Barber Shop, Jesus Nunez, for permission for a sign permit at 420 Essex Street. Petitioner Top of the Line Haircuts, Michael Perez, for permission for a sign permit at 515 Boston Street. And petitioner Lupita Restaurant Inc., DBA Tacos Lupita, for permission for a change of license from wine and malt beverage to a 7-day all alcohol license, Tuesday through Sunday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.
So done.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Second.
Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes. We have no unfinished business. Ways and Means Committee, there were 2 items on the agenda that they've asked for an emergency. I'll read them both together and then you can separate them. Recommends that the Lynn City Council be requested to set down a public hearing relative to a burnt, dilapidated, or dangerous building or other structure located at 4 Kenwood Terrace, and after hearing may make a record and order adjudging it to be a nuisance to the neighborhood or dangerousness, prescribing to its disposition, alteration, or regulation all is authorized by Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 139, Section 1, and recommends that the traffic island at Range and Jenner Street be named May Miles Island.
Council Lozey.
Mr. President, these 2 items were passed unanimously by the Ways and Means Committee, and I make a motion to approve.
Motion made and seconded. We'll take them together. Discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci? Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
And on the emergency, roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes. Public Safety Committee, the following individuals were appointed constables: Stephen A. D'Amato, 57A Beacon Street, Winthrop; Raymond McKinley, 66 Ford Street, Lynn; Leandro Rodriguez, 57 Flint Street, Lynn; Jose Liria, 35 Graves Ave, Lynn; John F. Ward, 186 Weber Coward Ave. And the following individual was reappointed: Constable Richard Calucci, 265 Ocean Street, Lynn.
Let's Council Barton.
Unanimous Board of Committee, motion to approve.
Even Calucci.
You could go, that was a tough.
You want to take them separate? I'll take that as a motion to approve in a second. Discussion, roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci? Abstain.
He's abstaining.
Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 10 yes. License Committee.
Council Trahan.
Unanimous vote of the committee, motion accepted.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Public Property Committee, we have 3 items. First one is motion to allow St. Mary's for permission to hang a banner for upcoming open house on Linfield Street at intersection of Holly Ave and Kernwood Street through December 4th, 2013. Motion to allow the parking department to dispose of a 17-foot Mako with a trailer for the harbor master, and we have a late file order that they've requested an emergency order to rescind the order to place Essex Street out to bid for sale by the City of Lynn. Further order that the law department draft a request for proposals to seek a purchaser that will commence construction to ensure the unit complies with all building and sanitary code for the purpose of ensuring the party is owner occupied within 6 months of the sale.
Motion to approve?
Yes.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci? Yes. Counsel Creighton? Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford? Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes, and on the one with the emergency.
Roll call, please, on the emergency.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan? Yes. 11 yes. Finance Committee, we have several, and they've requested an emergency. I can read them, and we can separate them if we
Thank you.
need to. Order that the city comptroller be and is hereby authorized to take the following actions. Certifies an available fund the amount of $3,888,629.0 as allotted to the City of Lynn School Department by the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education for SPED 240 fiscal year 14 grant period 10/1/13 to 8/31/14. Certifies an available fund the amount of $167,287.0 as allotted to the City of Lynn by the Department of Public Safety, State 911 Department to fund a grant initiative for the 911 State Support and Incentive Grant period 7/1/13 to June 30th. 14, certifies an available fund the amount of $53,969.76 as allotted to the City of Lynn by the Department of Public Safety, State 911 Department to fund a grant initiative for the 911 State Training and EMT Grant period 10/28/13 to 6/30/14. Transfer the sum of $15,000 from the account of election transfer account to the account of city clerk printed ballots account. Transfer the sum of $34,700.0 from the reserve account to the account of ISD expense demo account. Transfer the sum of $32,875.0 from the reserve account to the account of state grant FEMA account.
Take that as a formal motion. Approved. Second, discussion. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey? Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
And on the emergency, roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes. And under new business, we have an order of taking for 112 Brookline Street and one for 114 Brookline Street. The law department has requested that I read it into the record.
Please.
Order of taking regarding 112 Brookline Street. Whereas the City Council of the City of Lynn, a body politic incorporated in a political subdivision of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, deems it necessary for the purpose of constructing, renovating, maintaining, and operating a public school to be constructed as a Thurgood Marshall Middle School for the purpose of performing such other work as may be necessary in connection therewith, and for such other municipal purposes as the City Council of the City of Lynn may determine from time to time. And whereas the said City Council deems it necessary for municipal purposes to take a fee simple absolute interest in a parcel of land located in the said city of Lynn, Essex County, as described in more complete detail herein. At a regularly convened meeting of the City Council of the City of Lynn held on November 12, 2013, it was voted and ordered the City Council of the City of Lynn duly elected, qualified, and acting as such on behalf of said city and by virtue of and in accordance with the authority and provisions of Chapter 40, Section 14, and Chapter 79 of the Massachusetts General Laws as amended, and of any and every power and authority which is hereunto in any way enabling, does hereby take on behalf of the City of Lynn fee simple absolute interest in the parcel of land together with the buildings, boundaries, walls, fences, and portions thereof, trees and shrubbery situated thereon, if any, described in Exhibit A. The City of Lynn has awarded damages in the sum of $175,000 for said land based on an appraisal received by the City of Lynn. The following parties hold an interest in the land of record in the above described parcel of the land as of taking: Jeffrey Donovan, Nadine Donovan, 12 Brookline Street, Lynn, Mass. And said more, there are no improvements to which betterments are to be assessed under this taking. Ordered that the city clerk, as clerk of the City Council, cause an attested copy of this order to be recorded with the Essex South District Register of Deeds at Salem within 30 days from date of adoption and approval.
Attorney Lamanna, I think if we take this from the City of Lynn, the next one has awarded damages in the sum of, everything else is the same at the beginning, or does the clerk need to read the entire document in again?
The purchase price of the owner. The owner will be different.
Okay.
So read down the order.
Just from here.
Okay, for the second one is for one order taking for 114 Brookline Street. The beginning is the same, and with the exception of the City of Lynn has awarded damages in the sum of $185,000 for said land based upon an appraisal received by the City of Lynn. The following party holds an interest of land of record in the above described parcel as of the date of taking: Carlos Hernandez and Carmen Hernandez of 63 Clark Street, also known as Carlos R. Hernandez and Carmen E. Hernandez of 114 Brookline Street.
What's the wish of the council? Motion made to approve, second. From the chair, if I may, Attorney Lamanna, are these people actually living in these homes now?
Donovan's is an owner-occupied property. The Hernandez property is a two-family, and it is a tenant residing there. Per the law, the city has 4 months to assist the tenants in that property and the owner of 112 to relocate to find a placement suitable housing.
Has communication been established with these homeowners?
Yes, they have.
And
Through the council and through our own relocation specialist.
And have, is it an amicable negotiation?
There'll be a meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and certainly the city's hoped that'll be the case.
Okay. And have you had dialogue with them in the law department at this point?
Through the council.
I'm sorry?
Through the council.
Okay. Questions from the council? Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill? Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
On the emergency, please. Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
Any other new business?
President,
Council Calucci.
people like on the bridge in Central Square, they're still not working, it's like months now. Can we send a letter to the MBT to fix it? Please.
Make that as form of a motion. Do I hear a second? All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Any other new business?
Motion to adjourn.
All those in favor? Hey, you guys gotta sign this stuff.